We're asked to draw and label some equations to start with. So let's start with y equals 1. That is a horizontal line that goes through the y-axis, not at 2, at 1. So everywhere along this line, whatever the x-coordinate is, as it changes, y is equal to 1. We've got 3, 1, we've got 5, 1, we've got 7, 1. Y is always 1. So for x equals 2, it's very similar, but now it's the x-axis we're dealing with. It's this vertical line. So y is now changing, but every coordinate on this line, x is equal to 2. Then we're left with x plus y equals 7. There's a couple ways you could do this. One way is quite a nice way. It's just the cover-up method. So let's look at when x is 0, cover it up, y is 7. Then let's look at when y is 0, cover it up, x is 7. Okay, basically we're covering it up because it's going to equal 0, it's not going to count towards it. That gives us two coordinates, it's going to look like that. You could alternatively, of course, you could plot some, you could try some other values like 0, 1, 2, 3, or you could write it as y equals minus x plus 7. That's a y-intercept of 7 and a gradient of minus 1. So we go along 1, down 1. That also works if you prefer. But yeah, those are our equations graphed on these axes. We're then asked to show by shading the region that satisfies all three of the inequalities. So y is greater or equal to 1. That's going to be everything above this line. X is greater or equal to 2. That's going to be to the right. Just be careful. Don't always assume it's going to be the area in the middle, though I think it might be here. X plus y is less than or equal to 7. Okay, there's a couple ways to do this. You could rearrange it just like I did before. Less than or equal to minus x plus 7. So if y is less than something, it's going to be below the line. You could alternatively pick a coordinate, like 0, 0, for example, and substitute it in. So 0 plus 0 is 0. That is less than or equal to 7. So we know that coordinate would be in the region for this inequality, so it has to be everything below the line. Whereas if you put in, say, x is 7, y is 7, then you get 14 on the left-hand side. That's not in the region. Overall, we've got a shaded bit, and I'm just going to label it R. And we're done.